I didn't think it would be as popular as it's been, and I didn't think it would grow as much as it's grown. I started out in strongman. After strongman, I decided to focus on Olympic weightlifting. I have won the British Championships 9 times. I'm a European gold medalist twice, and I came 4th in the World Championships. My dream for Weights and Cakes was to open an inclusive gym where people who weren't comfortable in mainstream gyms could come and train. Weightlifting is really, really good for kids who are neurodivergent. So some of the young people that came to us didn't speak to anybody else, didn't really engage with other people, didn't engage in schools or services. And whilst they've been working with us, we've managed to increase their confidence. They're now part of a team, they all work together. So it's very much a community-driven project, and we rely totally on volunteers for the club. Without funding, we're unable to offer the free sessions that we offer. So support from people like Sported and Nissan is vital.
Sported provide resources and support and information for grassroots clubs and community groups. Very often those groups are run by volunteers, so people haven't got lots of spare time to organise the running of the club and look after the sustainability of the club, so that's where Sported comes in. So in the North East we've got about 300 groups in our network, so they can reach out at any time. But I think in Zoe's case, they've had a small grant and the club received some training from Smart Through Sport.
With Weights and Cakes, we came and provided some training and workshops for them around neurodivergence and disability awareness, just to give them our experience, share knowledge, share maybe ideas and information that would help them to make sessions more inclusive.
When I got the club, the first thing we did was create a sensory room, and with the help of Sported and Nissan, they've painted it and made it amazing. And it's a safe space for our young people to go.
I was asked a few years ago to get involved in our CSR programme and thought that would be a fantastic opportunity to be able to give something back to the community. We're really privileged. We've got around about 6,000 people that work at the plant. Everybody has up to 2 days across the course of the year that they can support local charities with. So across the last year, we've had approximately 650 people taking part in volunteering activities, which has been superb. We heard about Zoe's mission in terms of trying to get kids in, and the fact that a sensory room would be really, really beneficial for them. So we thought about the talents that we have in the plant. We brought one of the plant's great artists in to work on the sensory room, and within a day with a team from the CSR programme at Nissan, we put something on the walls that would give them a nice space to relax.
I've always been creative. I have done a few wall murals for friends and family members, so I reached out to Zoe to understand what it was really about, and it was really, really engaging and exciting to think that I could potentially help in any way I could. It was one of the kids' suggestions that all of the weights were pink, so we obviously had to oblige with that. It just creates a fun space for the children to be in.
When we had the opportunity to come in and spend some time with Zoe and the kids from Weights and Cakes, that was something that was obvious to us in terms of the fact that we could use Anna, who's a Paralympian. She works within the plant, and she's an inspiration to us all.
So I compete in the F35 class for people with cerebral palsy, and I recently won a bronze medal at the Paris Paralympic Games. So one of the volunteering projects that I've done through the Nissan CSR project was coming here to Weights and Cakes and getting to meet some of the amazing children who come here and tell them a bit about my story, how I got into athletics, how I ended up winning my Paralympic medal, and some of the ups and downs around all of that, and hopefully they can know that they can achieve whatever they want to.
We're looking to get people fitter, healthier, attending school, and more rounded individuals. We have a lot of children that come to the club who are autistic, who are out of education, and they are pretty much written off by education and society. However, when they come in here, they've got skills, they can do stuff. With weightlifting, there's always something you can achieve in, so it's just you and your barbell. So it's a great way of growing a young person's confidence, because we can always make them good at something.
When I first came, I was very shy in that, and I didn't have many friends, and since I've came here, I've gone to a secondary school and I've got absolutely tons of friends now and really confident.
When I first came here, I was not that good and I was weak and everything, but now I've improved.
Come here every session, and I really don't want to miss any.
So I think I'd rather be here than years. I don't think people actually understand how beneficial it is before coming.